Are you looking for a great show to binge watch? Well, it's about to come out, and it's The Real Friends of West Hollywood. And I've got Curtis and James joining me as part of the incredible crew. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Hey, Maddie, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
I was lucky enough to see the first episode. I am in love. So, for people who have not yet seen it, what can viewers expect?
Curtis.
This first episode, I should say, obviously you're going to get an introduction to each cast member, why they're on the show, what they came in for, just kind of get a little small intel of what's going on in their personal lives, and you're going to get some laughs, you're going to get a little bit of drama, you're going to get some emotional, you're going to get some things, some family dynamics, and also you're going to get somebody, me, living out in real time and has never presented his sexuality to the world, so. It is. I think it's. You should watch it. It's going to be. You're going to get invested, I think.
James, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, it's kind of like what Curtis said. You're seeing 6 individual stories and 6 individual people tell you why they did this experience, and hopefully throughout the journey, you learn more about these people, and hopefully the person that we did this for. I think we all, for the most part in the conversations we've had, did this for a younger version of ourselves that needed to see someone living out loud on television. And so to be in a place where we have the opportunity to live our truth loudly, we, I think, wanted to take advantage of that. For me, for sure, I can say that's what I wanted to do. And I tell my story of how my journey got to a very dark place versus where I am now. And I've never really told that story anywhere before. So I wanted the opportunity to tell that, to just give a little hope and inspiration to just hang on.
I love all of the encouragement that is coming from the show because I think that it is coming out at such a crucial time, right? Mental health and really coming forward as who you are as a person and it kind of embracing your sexuality. Now, what was the struggles that you saw as you guys were going through the filming process?
Maddie, I think the honest thing was on the road to becoming real friends. Some of us had existing relationships going into this. Some of us didn't know anybody. Some of us were fans of everybody and then was getting to meet them. So you are really watching people try to get to know each other with cameras around, which is definitely an adjustment. And you'll see some of the bumps are like really silly. And then you look back and you're like, that's really funny that happened. But what I like about our show is that there's conflict, there's a resolution that gets us to the point where we all are today, which is, I think on that road to being real friends.
Which I think is so important. Now, Curtis, are there any different struggles that you saw as you guys were going through the filming process?
What do you mean by different struggles? Like, help me out.
Like any challenges that came your way that you had to overcome as you guys were going through the filming?
I mean, of course, like James was saying, I knew Dorian, I've been knowing Dorian for 10 years. I knew Brad just a very little bit, but, we didn't know each other that well. So just the challenges of like, we all are here to protect one another. So I was very cognizant of what I wanted to actually talk about, what I wanted to bring to light and try to be as fair, but be as authentic as I can as well. You kind of wanted that back. So, you're kind of in some ways walking on eggshells because we want this show to be fun, funny, and, entertaining, but we also want it to be aspirational, be careful that whatever we do, that we don't hurt one another along the process. So there's a challenge there. You don't know each other that well. So when you don't know somebody and you just don't know their boundaries, you don't know what you can do, what you cannot do. So for me, that was a challenge. But we all came with the right reasons, and I think that we found that along the way. And it became like James said, we've become friends along the way, and I think that you'll kind of see that throughout the season.
I think honestly, too, looking back, like Curtis, the biggest challenge along the way, I think for a lot of us, was trying to get fed that night in Palm Springs, and I think you'll see that one of the
I'm still hungry.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see it only because, like I said, I watched the first episode and I was like, this is going to be my newfound obsession. Like, I'm going to make all of my friends watch it too because it was so good. And honestly, each and every one of you, your stories are so captivating and you guys all have this unique thing that you're really bringing to the show to kind of bring in this diversity and these challenges, whether it's been with like social media or with, coming out to the world for the first time. And I think that what you guys are doing is so important. So what has been your favorite part so far of filming?
Curtis?
My favorite part, it's for me, this was like therapy, honestly. I honestly enjoyed going into the filming process and talking about what is going on in my life with people that had my back and helped me get through it and just gave me support. And for me, that was probably my favorite part of this whole thing. I really just had a whole 2.5 month therapy session with these guys. So that's that.
Yeah, and Maddie, I think for me it would be, speaking of what Curtis is saying there, it is like therapy. That confessional room became very similar to my therapist's office. I'm a big therapy, and so I go a lot, and it felt like that there. And you'll see throughout the season that that room kind of becomes my therapy room more so than any of the other experience with this. And I really figure a lot of stuff out while trying to figure out how to navigate trying to get these guys to be my friend. And it's just a really unique experience that I don't know how you would possibly duplicate without doing it like this. And so yeah, just there's growth for all of us. It's a really neat experience, and like I wish y'all could see us now. Like I'm like, it's one of those things. I'm like, we were actually doing EE News yesterday, and we were like, I wish they were filming now to see where we're at now.
I was just gonna say, so do you think the friendships are everlasting after this?
I think you get bonded to people when you do something like this with them. I did Amazing Race 10 years ago, and there's still like 6 cast members I'm very close with. So I think when you have an experience like this, it bonds you because no one else knows what you went through and no one else experienced it the way that you did. So there's definitely a bond there for sure.
Now, of course, if people want to continue to see you guys doing amazing things, where can they find you on social media?
Y'all better follow Curtis. He posting all them shirtless photos. Come on.
I know you ain't talking. Let's go dig up your past.
Get me, Curtis. Get me.
Oh, he was doing what? Oh, my God. Well, you can find me at the Curtis Hamilton on Instagram, and I am new to Twitter, so I need to get them followers up because I'm like way down here with the like.
Curtis, get off Twitter. It is a nasty place. Don't even get on there.
I'm just trying to look.
I got off a long time ago.
Give me some endorsement deals. I just need to get these followers up. You know, it's all about perception. So whether I'm on there or not, it's at Kurt A. Hamilton because there's too many Curtis Hamiltons in this world. So.
And look, I'm not gonna miss a chance to plug. You can come on a cruise with me on Outbound. You can book one of our Outbound LGBTQ plus cruises and come see me.
Now, I bet you look at Twitter followers when you do that, huh?
We're not Twitter for that either.
I could do this all day because I think you guys are so wonderful, and this has definitely just made my entire week. So thank you so much for taking the time, giving us all this great information, and thank you for being so vulnerable on camera. There's a lot of people that would have a really hard time with it, and it feels like you guys have really flourished from the experience.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Make sure that you check out The Real Friends of West Hollywood because not only is there drama, you've seen a little bit of the sass, but it is a ton of fun and it's heartwarming. It is going to give you a perspective that maybe you didn't have before, which I think is really important for everyone to experience. So make sure that you check it out. It's going to be on MTV. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got more of the show.